Well, this might be a statistic that surprises you. Americans are sleeping more than at any point in the past 2 decades. That's according to a Washington Post analysis. Better sleep and how to get perfect sleep has actually been trending on social media lately. It is called sleep optimization or sleep maxing. And some of the tips include eliminating distractions, no surprise there. Others are opting for things like jaw straps or mouth tape. You can also see other people providing their favorite devices and such online. And then they all encourage followers to compare their sleep scores. For more on this trend, I want to bring in sleep scientist Vanessa Hill. So first of all, it seems like people have always wanted to sleep better. We are chronically sleep deprived, but there is something different about this trend of not only sharing your tips, but sharing your sleep stats online. What do you make of this new trend?
I mean, personally, I think it's really good when we do have sleep trends like this. It means that people are thinking about their sleep, they're prioritizing their sleep, when often we're not allowing enough time for sleep in our days and we're procrastinating our bedtime and things like that. So I think overall it's good. Sometimes when people can be too perfectionistic about their sleep, it can backfire. Perfect is often the enemy of good. And in that case, if people are stressing about it, if this is causing them more anxiety in terms of comparing scores with other people or trying to do too many things at once, then it may be sensible to take all of the tips with a grain of salt and just back up and do what works best for you.
So it feels like most people now are wearing some sort of device. And I confess, I was wearing a device, and then I would wake up in the morning and I would check to see how I slept. And then I would either feel good or bad based off of what the data said about how I slept. I'm wondering if the pursuit of trying to optimize our sleep has in fact gone too far.
Sometimes it can. Some people really like sleep tracking and it can help them notice patterns over time. For example, going to bed and getting up at the same time, having a consistent sleep schedule is really important for our health. And by tracking your sleep, you can kind of see if you're hitting those goals. But for other people, perhaps it is not for you, particularly if you are a bit more anxious or get stressed about scores and trying to be a perfectionist. So in that case, it might be better to just go analog and not track your sleep. Always worth trying if you're curious, but there's no yes or no that you should or shouldn't track your sleep. Just do what works for you.
I think, Vanessa, you've got me nailed, because I, of course, am going to want to get the best score every single time.
Of course, me too.
But I like your point that all of us are individuals, and what we need and how we achieve our best sleep may change. But I'm wondering if there are some things that are sort of universal. Is there something that you can tell us about how much sleep that we actually need and what people should actually do if they're having issues with their sleep?
Yeah, of course. One of my favorite things about the sleep maxing trend is that it is repopularizing some aspects of sleep hygiene. So things like try not to use your devices for half an hour or so before bed, try to stick to a consistent bedtime, try to have a relaxing wind down routine. All of these things can set us up for a good night's sleep, and it's nice to see those popularized. The recommended amount of sleep is 7 to 9 hours. Sometimes people will need more or less than that, depending on their age and other factors. If you are having trouble with your sleep, always worth discussing it with a medical professional. TikTok is not the answer when you really do have a problem. And there are a lot of sleep problems out there as well.
Good to know that TikTok is not a doctor. All right, Vanessa Hill, very much appreciate talking to you.